Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. This is Subi from Citrus Journal Studio. Today we are going to be making this Christmas folio. This is the Reindeer Express. Here are the final pieces that are included in this kit. I have printed all of these pages on 170 GSM paper, and I have printed on the back of all of these pages also using the background paper. And this kit is included in the Christmas bundle 2025. So if you have already bought the bundle, you can just check out for the Reindeer Express Folio in your link. Let us start by prepping. I am going to go ahead and fold along all of these lines that are shown. And this is the main panel. Main panel has like two lines, so I'm just going to fold along those lines. And the window that you see, I have just cut that one out. And I'm going to add this fabric along with this transparent sheet on the inside of this window. And I will just glue them, and I will also use my sewing machine to go ahead and add some details along all of these lines and such. I've added a few lace details also on the main panel right over here, and I have used my sewing machine to stitch all of those fabric and the transparent sheet, as you can see. I'm just making sure everything is folded nicely. Okay, so let's start with the assembling. Here we have the main panel, and I've got like two flaps over here that I have added the fabric for the windows. That's the top and the bottom flaps. So the bottom flap is going to go on the bottom of this panel A, and the top flap on the top of the panel A. So this is how I want it to be, and I want to add side pockets on these flaps. So what I want to do first is add the stick the flaps together so that I have like side flap, so that I can insert a tag into this flap. So I'm just adding glue to the two sides right over here, leaving the right side of this flap free and sticking it together so we have a side pocket on both of these flaps. Before sticking the flaps to the main panel, I want to add the closure for these flaps. So I have these round cutouts over here. I'm going to use this and an eyelet to attach these rounds to both of these flaps and use a rope to tie them together. So I'm going to use one pair over here. I'm just punching in the center of the rounds, and I will punch in right along the, not too much inside the top and the bottom flaps, but I want to add the eyelets a little closer to the edge so that the tag will be inserted nicely inside the pocket. I'm just eyeballing, and I have punched the eyelet right close to the edge of the flap, as you can see right over there. And I'm just making sure the tag can be inserted nicely and freely. So that's how I want it to be. I've got one eyelet in, but I just made it, I punched it too hard, so there's no like space for the rope to close the thing. So I'm just loosening it a little bit. Now again, I'm just eyeballing it, and the second eyelet I'm just going to add it right around the edge like so, and punch this one also in. I just used one pair of the rounds for this for this closure. The other set of the rounds, I will just use it for the door flap that we have. Okay, so now that I have the flaps ready, I'm just going to attach the bottom flap to the bottom of the main panel A and the top flap to the top of the panel. There you go, we have the top and the bottom flaps that are attached to the panel A right over here. And next, let's move on to this door flap. I want to attach this door flap right over here on the main panel A, inside of the main panel A. And again, I'm going to use the second pair of the rounds and use again the eyelets to close this door flap. I'm using my measuring scale to mark right around the center, about 3.5 inches on both of these door flaps, and I will punch in and I will just add the eyelets to the door flap for the closure again. Now that we have the closures here, I'm just going to go ahead and attach this door flap on the main panel A right over here. And again, whatever attached parts of those top and the bottom flaps will be covered over here using this door flap. This is what we have completed until now. Let's move on to panel B. I've got this mini flap over here. I'm just going to attach this on the right side of the panel B. But I'm going to use one of the long pocket. This long pocket, I'm just going to use this pocket and attach it like so. So I'm just making this one into a top pocket. I just added glue to the two sides. And now I will attach this one to the long pocket along the corner. So this was assembling. We are done with the assembling of this folio. Let's start adding a few pockets. I'm going to add this larger pocket on the front of this folio right over here, and I will layer it with another smaller pocket. Inside the door flap, I'm going to layer these two pockets right over here. This little pocket, I will add it right here on the long pocket. I've got one last pocket that I want to add it to the larger tag that is included in this kit. So that's what I'm doing right over here. And let's start decorating. I've included a few fussy cuts and labels so that you can decorate the folio. I've included tabs over here. So these tabs are especially for the tags that go into the front of the pockets that you see. So I want to attach these tabs especially to the tags, the two tags that will go into the front of the folio. I'm just adding final touches and adding a rope for the closure right over here. And we are done with the reindeer folio. Here is the final reveal of the reindeer folio. As I mentioned, this folio is included in the Christmas bundle 2025. You can have a look at what are the kits that are included in the Christmas bundle 2025 below. I will include all of the links in the description. As you can see, the theme of this Reindeer Express Folio is reindeers, and it's got a vintage vibe to it. You can follow me on Instagram for updates on new products and new products that will be launched in the Christmas bundle. And you can also follow the CJS page on Facebook. You can join the newsletter to get updates and discount codes, especially for the upcoming season. And I hope you liked this video, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye bye.